quit my job at Coca-Cola. I worked there for 1 year. I quit a year to the day that I got hired. That's another story. But I'm crashing on the couch at these guys' place, two of my good friends. And I guess it must have been the afternoon, like early evening, dinner time. Both Brady and Silk hadn't come home from work yet. But I just came down with this sickness, man. Felt like I was getting bronchitis, which I got a lot back in those days. I was a smoker and a drinker. But I just had this fever. I was sweating. I'm lying on the couch. It's probably 5 o'clock in the evening. And someone knocks on the door. I just didn't even feel like I could get up off the couch. So I said, "Who is it?" It was a very small place, too. Cinder block walls. And there's a window right by the couch, so I could hear anybody coming up and down the steps. And the guy says, "Hey, it's Walker, man. I just wanted to see if I could borrow some butter. I'll get it back to you tomorrow." So Walker's my downstairs neighbor. Just this beautiful, beautiful, sweet black man with 5 kids. And I mean, we're living in this small place, so I can't remember what he did for a living. He might have been a carpenter or something, but, taking care of 5 kids, man, that takes some money. So they're living in this 2-bedroom apartment, 7 people, Walker, his wife, and his 5 kids. And we, especially me, but we were kind of partiers. I mean, we weren't up all night playing music or whatever, but we made some noise. Those guys never complained. Just super sweet, super kind. He was really Christian. And at that point in my life, I had reacted against my Christian upbringing and was pretty suspicious of almost all Christians. But this guy was the real deal. So I said, "Walker, come in, man. I don't know if we got any butter, but if we do, it's probably in the fridge, man. I'm not feeling good. Go check it out. And if we got some, you're welcome to borrow it." So he comes in the door and looks at me. He's like, "Man, brother, you're not looking good." I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I just started feeling really sick. I feel like I got a fever. I'm sweating. I just feel awful." And he looks at me and he says, "Can I pray over you?" And I was like, "Sure. Yeah. Whatever it takes, man." So he comes over and he's like, where are you feeling it?" I said, "My chest. I just feel like bronchitis or something. It just feels terrible." So he said, Can I lay hands on you?" "Yeah." So he lays hands on me, says a prayer, prays out loud, "Oh, Father God, heal my friend, help him feel better." And, man, I'm just saying, like, okay, maybe this will help, can't hurt, right? I mean, just this guy was so beautiful. He had so much light. Just being around somebody like that make you feel better. But he lays hands on me. I can't remember if we had butter or not. I hope we did. Says a prayer, takes off, heads downstairs. And within an hour, I feel totally normal. I feel totally healed. I didn't want to open the door. I didn't want to deal with anybody. You know how it is when you're feeling really bad, especially if you're a guy, right? You're feeling sick. You just want to be like a cat, curl up under the bed. Just curl up till you feel better. Don't want to deal with anybody. But one thing is, like, this apartment was so small and just not very separated from the outside very well. So, it wasn't like I could really hide. I'm on the couch right by the window. And also, I just felt like, hey, You know, that's my neighbor. I got to say hi, even if I don't feel like it. And I got a faith healing. Sometimes when there's a knock on the door, you got to answer it, even if you don't feel like it. Not all the time. Well, if you don't feel like it, if your intuition's going off, you got to trust that. But if your intuition tells you to answer, sometimes you got to do it, even when you don't feel up to it. I got a faith healing, man.